Hello and welcome to another video. This is what we built last time. Well, what I built last time. You didn't do anything. You just watched me, loser. Except for that one guy. I'll put it on the screen. Everyone else sucks but him, okay, guys? You all suck. We're gonna be doing another cellular kind of thing here. This is gonna be different though. This is a Conways game of life, which is a fantastic game. Um, that is great. Basically, it's a cellular thing. Game, not really game, but it's a cellular simulation kind of thing where different cells depending on how many of their neighbors are alive will be alive or dead. That's basically it, and it's pretty cool. So basically, I can just do it cellularly, I guess, like this, and have like the neighbors be like this. So the neighbor that will be right here will go, if it's on or off, will go into this. The neighbor that's beneath will be here. So I don't really know how. Basically, how this is gonna work is we need the machine to know how many of its neighbors are alive or dead. Okay, so I don't know how that's going to be, how to do that. So what I'm gonna do, oh, basically, yeah, this is gonna be a cell. I'm gonna just put logic behind that and all that kind of stuff. That's gonna be the basically cell, and I'll just copy paste them and link them together. So that's not the problem right now though. We need to figure out how to have different inputs. So like, I guess I could just have four here and just count how many of them are on. Because that you can't just simply do that with logic. I mean, I could do something like if this and this is on, or 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 this is and this is on, or this and this is on. That's gonna be a lot of logic that I don't want to do. So I think it can be done differently. NOR latches, my best friend. I hate them. We're gonna use them because I hate myself because that's just how it goes. NOR latches, yay. So I want to make it so if like this is on, then one is on. There's only one on. If this is on, then two are on. If this is on, then three are on. And this is on, four are on. So what I can do is like can have like this go into, if this and this are on. I guess I could do that. I'm having a little bit of a brain fart right now. I don't. I'm tired. I don't know what to do right now. How to make this work. But that's fine. That's fine. And bada bing, bada boom, off. There we go. So theoretically, if I have my switches right here, I can choose how many of them are going to be on. So if I do this, none are on. If I do this, one should be on. That's something to take into account for me. If now thinking about it, that makes sense. If this is on, I need a way to make it so it doesn't count the same one as it counted before. So actually, let me just move on to a different thing here. Uh, that's I'm not gonna use anything in that right now. I don't think that's gonna work. Right now, I'm going to just have a simple idea here. So these are gonna be our inputs, and these are going. This is gonna be if. No, come back here. Die. Yes, there we go. And these logic gates are gonna be which one. This is. It's basically going to allow the inputs to go through. So I can. It's kind of like the. It would be kind of like this, except you take out the timer stuff because I think I might want to do something different here. So I could paint this. So these are inputs, and these are like changing things. I'll just put that to be purple, and these. I don't know. There's just normal stuff. If both of these are on, I don't know why I made... Oh, right. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. If both of these are on, then it's going to allow this to go through. And what I'm going to do is, instead of having all of them going to one thing here, one limiter, I'm going to make limiters for each one of them. If you don't know what a limiter is, because I mean, I just made that up myself, so that term, I made it up myself, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, then maybe you should watch the last video. I feel like I don't want to explain all the stuff again, because I'm just like that, you know? You know what, I'm going to edit this one like a step-by-step process, and trying to actually show my progress and stuff. So it's gonna be maybe longer than normal, but I think that's good, possibly, for reasons I don't know of, that I do that. I don't know. Maybe. Because when I don't do that, it just looks like I'm wiggling my hands and magic comes out and I make a thing, and it it's kind of strange. But with this, maybe it would be different. Okay, here we go. I think I am going to put this into a single OR gate here, and then hook it into this. I just want to see if this works. I probably shouldn't have deleted all that stuff. That was useful. That was useful stuff. I deleted the button that lets me reset everything. Okay, here we go. Reset. If I put, I let input 1 in, input 1 is on, then that's gonna be on. And let me just like say this one is off. We'll turn this off. That's gonna be off. I turn this on. That's gonna be another one. That works, actually. So now what I want to do, I'm gonna have to rebuild this actually and compact it all in space behind here, which is not gonna be fun. Whatever. Then I have to have 9 of these. This is gonna take a while. Now that I'm thinking about it, let me just make this model kind of thing right here work with its own stuff. So I need a timer within this. Timers are always so fun. I love timers. That works. Okay, so this whole system right here is useless and unnecessary. That's great to know that I just spent, what was that, like 12 minutes on that? Yep. Let's put them all on. The original idea worked, except it didn't. Oh, because that's right, because I didn't do it long enough, and logic gates are bad. Great. Anyways, we can just, like, do a little, trash work here, and just cut that out. It doesn't exist. It never existed. It never did exist. Perfect. Nothing was ever there. Anyways, this needs to be done at a bigger scale with more than just 4 inputs. It needs 8 actually. Because if we look here, or if we just look at a 3x3 grid, I mean, you know that there's, you know the stuff. I don't need to do this, right? You know. So if we look here, there's like 8 blocks around it. Wow, I'm so good at explaining. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I counted, guys. I just learned that at kindergarten yesterday. Anyways, this needs to be done at a larger scale. It needs to fit in here, which is the main thing. I really want to... What did I just do? What? What? Scrap mechanic. What is this? whatever. And I want it to fit in this system right here. So I guess I should get working. This needs a little bit of maintenance because I want it to repeat. This system right here works on one frame, and I need it to do another one. So I want it to work from like beginning to end on one frame, and then I can work a larger scale in there. I don't know why I thought this would take that long. I just had to put one more um, timer here and then make it hook up so it could reset. So now I just press this button and hold it down. Come on, alternate suck. I'll fix that at some point. And that's just it. That works. So in theory, I mean this would be like go over multiple cells, so I'm not too worried about making this work now, but there will be a timer that just inputs a time at some point, and yeah, you know. Oh, but I do need to hook everything up here so that that will be easy though. That will be easy. I need to make it so different things happen at different points. I just need to have two inputs out of that though, which are the dead and alive, and I would want it to count the amount here, then based on what is how many things are on, it would take that and put out dead or alive. Sounds like one of those wanted dead or alive, you know. So if this is on and nothing else, then dead. If all of these are on, then live. This is not the rules of the game, though. I want that to be clear. It doesn't even work in this way. So then that will be live. I want there to be a timer, though. My dog is barking. I don't know if you can hear that. Stupid dog. I want there to be a timer. A slight timer here. Like 3 seconds. So there isn't an information overload, which I was thinking about. Which I was thinking could happen because it's just like that, you know. Like if it's taking in information at the same time information is being changed, I think that's not gonna be good. So I think there's gonna be a delay in between. This right here can actually just become a NOR latch, which I don't even know that that's the name. Still, I still don't know. So right now it's saying, I don't know, let's just say this is dead, and this right here is alive. Okay, so it's saying it's alive right now. I made this be a logic gate, so like it's kind of like one of those. I forgot what they're called. They're like those sensors in science class. Like if so it detects something and it will stay on until it detects the end of something. So this turns it on and this turns it off. So that's pretty cool. This it's saying it's alive right now. If I change this to be like not 4, will it say it's dead? No, it says it's alive still. It's for it to for it to be dead, it needs this to be on. Oh, I did do it the right way at first. What am I doing? Okay. For it to be dead, for it to be alive, it needs all these to be on. That has to be the other way. Okay. I'm not explaining very well right now, but I think I should have a model here so it could make sense. Yes, it's alive. I turn it off. This should be dead. Except it's not. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's correct. Now, if all of them are on, it's alive. Okay, I need to explain this because I feel bad if I'm not. So, we have a NOR latch. I really should look this up to see if that's the right name. We have a NOR latch, but we only want information to go into it at a certain time. Let's just make that time be this switch right here. So for simplicity's sake, or for accessibility's sake, we'll have these buttons here for so I can change it when necessary, but that's not needed like for the actual thing. So we have this NOR match, and we need information to only go into it when this is on. So if you can't just do like this is on and off, and I mean you can't just make it so you have both these have to be on and both these have to be on, and then these go into here, right? You can't do that. I need to make these switches. Okay, so intuitively you would think oh, so this switch has to be on. Is that not true though? Is this Wait, I'm just being stupid. Cut that out. Please cut that out. Oh god. Okay, so I made an oopsie. I was thinking about something differently than I should have been thinking about it. Um, this works, but there's a little strange thing here. I mean, this is like a finished system basically, but there's a little strange thing. So right now, how I set this up. Again, this is not how Conway's Game of Life works. These are not the rules. There's only 4 inputs, but this is just like a scale model. I'll change this when I'm actually building it. When I'm actually building a cell. But basically, this right here with these inputs, it should be dead. The cell should be dead. And so since this is on, it means it's dead. If I run it, like run a frame, it's gonna say it's dead. But if I make it so the cell should be alive, something happens here. So it looks fine right there, but I do this. It said, oh, I didn't do a long enough input. But if I do this here, then it turns it off and then on. So basically what this does is it ignores the inputs until a certain point. I didn't turn them the right way, but yeah, look at that. So it's just putting out a really short input right there. But it's saying that it's alive. And if I do this, if you only pay attention to the last one, it's saying, and it's putting that down. That's all good. And this is I need to save this because I will probably forget everything I've done up to this point. I have to make it so every single one of these every single part of this, except for this right here, has to be doubled and then fit into a space like this. I don't think I was very clear at the beginning. So I'm gonna try to explain basically not how this works, but the idea of this. The cell thing. I don't mind that. we'll get to that. So basically, the whole like calculating system of this is just this box right here. Well, actually, it's more like all of this. That's the whole calculating system basically. So given that information, you think that the whole thing, the whole system wouldn't be much bigger than this, right? But no, that it is bigger than that because there's a simple issue. We have 8 separate inputs right here, and we need to count them. And we can't just like we could just make it so for every possible situation where there's one of these on, it goes like it does a series of logic gates where it makes it so it's only on if this is off, this is off, this is off. I mean, this is on, this is off, 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 and this is off. Every single one of those for if there is one on, and then we can have one. I mean, and then we can have another set of those basically where there are 2 on, and that would have more possibilities than 1 being on, and then 3 and then 4 and then so on. But that would be a very large amount of logic that I didn't want to do. So what I did was I made it so it goes through one by one, and if it detects that one of the inputs is on, then it sends a signal to a set of I don't know what they would be called. It's kind of like the same kind of stuff that I've been using in the past to make things move. So if like there's an input on, then it turns one NOR latch off and another on, that kind of stuff. Still don't know if that's NOR latch is the correct word for that, but you know, like this kind of thing right here. So it does this. It switches memory cell kind of thing. Anyways, it goes by one by one, and if it detects that one of the inputs is on, then it sends a signal to a line of NOR gates to turn one of them off, and then the next one on. And then from that information, we can understand how many of the logic, the inputs are on in a simpler fashion, kind of. Well, maybe not a simpler way actually, but a more efficient way. And then we can calculate what needs to happen from that. Anyways, I went ahead and combined a bunch of them together, which actually took a lot more time than you would think. Like maybe an hour, 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half actually, just to do this. And this right here in the back, that's not anything necessary really. It's just scaffolding so I can reach the higher buttons. Anyways, so this is Conway's Game of Life. I could make this bigger, make there be more cells, because in real Conway's Game of Life, you can have a lot of cells. It's a lot more than this at least. But I decided to not do that because I value my time. Let's just leave it at that. So if we decide to make an infinite machine kind of thing, well, something that will live forever, which is one of these, and we basically make a frame or a tick go by. Wait, that was the reset button. I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sure it does it correctly. That was just the reset button. We make a frame go by, then it all stays the same because it's an infinite alive machine. It will keep itself alive. basically. So if I do that though, do this, and there's another thing sticking out. That was the reset button again. I'm gonna cover that. Okay, made it again. This thing. We make a frame go by, then it will no longer be an infinite alive machine, and it will, I think, die, maybe? Yeah, it's gonna die. Yay, it died. That was so fun. And anyways, that's basically how that would work. If you don't know what Conway's Game of Life is, then maybe you don't understand this very much. But I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, then you do somewhat know what it is. Anyways, I'm going to press a bunch of random buttons here. And I'm going to set up a timer to make it so every, I don't know, maybe 5 seconds or maybe 3 seconds is right. It will send out a tick. I guess that's gonna be. Are you ready? This is gonna be fantastic. So I'll turn the switch on, turn the switch on, and hopefully, yep. Conway's Game of Life. How beautiful. Unfortunately, a lot of it has been cut off, and wait a second. That shouldn't be right there. I need to adjust that. Those should be dying, definitely. I need to see what's making that stay alive. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Um, I resetted the cells. I'm going to try to do this again. Oh, I need to stop the timer. I'm gonna try to do this again to see if that happens. I don't know what could have caused that. And it looks like it's reached an end destination at this infinite machine here that I talked about. Well, that I spawned in first. And since that problem has not occurred again, I'm just gonna sweep that one under the rug and say it never happened. Because that's what we do here, right? I guess I'll let it run one more time because I think that was pretty cool. If you agree, right? It should start to, yeah, there we go. Wait. Okay, there's something wrong with that cell. There's definitely something wrong with that cell. What's happening with that? I need to fix that. I'm gonna fix that now. It was a stupid problem. I'm not gonna even get into it. Okay, so this is the thing that I found works pretty cool. It has to be in a diagonal because if it's in a line, there's gonna be places where um there are three neighbors, which will for other cells that I want to be focused on. Anyways, uh, let me just start this. Look at this, just shrinks. It's all it does. Just that's all. Anyways, if you want to see more of this, then if the Conways Game of Life, and you want me to I guess render or something, simulate. That's the word. Simulate more patterns and stuff. Then tell me. I could make this bigger and stuff. That would be cool. But if you don't want me to do that, then tell me what to do because I'm running out of ideas for that. That's beautiful. So this is this is Conway's Game of Life in its final form, and it's so beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. I definitely didn't just break it because I thought it would be funny, and it's not actually that funny. Goodbye. I'll see you in another video.